Chris Rock and Roller Jenkins. How are you, mate?
I'm alright, a bit tired, but it's part of the job, really, being tired after a good hard session, like.
Yeah. So talking of that, we're just over 2 weeks away from your big British title fight against Tyrone Nurse. Obviously, last time we spoke, you had a bit of a rough time, didn't you? You had to pull out the fight last minute. You had a couple of health issues. When I spoke to you, you said you felt like you were rocking again. How are you, mate? Mainly, like in terms of your fitness and your mental strength.
I'm feeling great, if I'm honest with you. What's happened back then is obviously it's a negative thing, but it's about turning a negative now into a positive. And I'm in great shape. I've done endless amounts of own sparring up in Bristol. Travelling twice a week up there. Also local gyms, Mountain Ash, especially there with top guys who've pushed me every round. But I'm in good shape. Physically and mentally, I'm ready. We've got 2 weeks to go now, so I just really can't wait.
All right, mate, brilliant. Sorry, did you say you were going to Bristol quite a bit?
Yeah, I've been up to Chris Jenkins' gym.
Amazing.
About 3 or 4 times. I've been up to Paddy John's gym, Andy O'Kane's gym, sparring with the English, or I think it's the IBO International Champion, Joseph Hughes.
Yeah.
So I've been travelling up and down twice a week, getting the rounds in.
Oh, brilliant, mate. So is that sort of like a new thing to your regime, travelling to these new places? Would you usually just stay sort of round about where you live to train? Is this sort of like a new thing?
Nah, no disrespect around you, but if they say you've got to travel to get good sparring, Joe Hughes is a come forward fighter. He's 11-1. He's a good fighter. He's my weight as well, so it's really good sparring between us, technical as well as they're both at that fringe level British title kind of contenders. And also, I'm travelling live sparring with like Timuka Mucha. He's a strong welterweight.
Yeah, he's a good fighter.
Yeah, I'm sparring with some good kids, and before I'd gone to Norwich to spar with the Walsh brothers, I'd been up there for a few days, but this has been going on now for, I think it was, it's been on for a couple of months now, this has been sparring, so it's not really new, but, my car's doing a few miles each week now.
Wicked, mate. Well, good stuff. Good to hear. Well, you talk about going to Bristol. I know, like, Lee Selby's there a lot, and Lee Haskins has just won a title. It must be buzzing going to Bristol at the moment. That gym must have a real positive atmosphere about it.
Well, we went up there after Haskins had won the title he'd won. Also, Selby won it, and then Mucho won it, and then we went up there, and as we were getting up there ready to spar, they just had a party where everyone's celebrating it, so the atmosphere in the Bristol gym between everyone, even just general public and everything, like, they're all buzzing, and it seems a lot more busier there now than what it was the first time I went up there.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing for Bristol itself, to bring people off the streets and doing something, but I was just go up there to spar, but, it's a busy gym there,
Oh, wicked, mate. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool you're getting about. Well, talking about as you know, I talk to a lot of welterweights, and I've been talking about your fight coming up with Tyrone Nurse. It seems to me that a lot of people are backing you. Will think you're going to win. If they were going to put a bet on, they put it on you. How that now you're sort of do you know what I mean? In your career before Prize Fighter, you were just sort of like a young kid fighting in Wales a lot, but now you're really starting to get a bit of recognition. A lot of people are calling you the best in the country in the division. I spoke to John Wayne Hibbert. He was very complimentary about you, and I spoke to Tommy Martin the other night. And how does that make you feel? Basically, you got fellow competitors talking really highly about you, mate.
I think it's just respect in the game, like I respect all of the fighters, and they probably do rate me like I probably rate them, but I think I've worked hard enough, and I think I am the only reason I'm fighting for the British title now is because I am there now, They may be 1 or 2 fights behind. It's like me, it's kind of I look up to, not look up to, but there's boys in my weight division, or the light welterweight division, I'm thinking, oh, he's class C, he'll beat him and all that. But, it is, it shows all the hard work I'm doing in the gym and getting the opportunities in fighting, winning them, and then other fighters in the division are aware of you, but they're also, they got respect for you as well, so it is a nice thing,
Yeah, okay, mate, wicked. Well, I thought looking at your record earlier today, and obviously you've been a little inactive. You used to fighting 4 or 5 times a year. How's the break affected you, if in any way? Some say it's good for boxers to have a bit of a break and not fight continuously 4 or 5 times a year. How's that worked with you?
To be honest, I haven't really. The time has flown, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like by the time I get in the ring, I think it'll be 10 months, or not far off, something like that, 8 to 10 months. I hadn't been in the ring, but I've been busy. I've been in the gyms. I've been sparring different places. I've had that obviously that time off where I collapsed. So it's kind of, I'm a hungry fighter, you know what I mean? So it won't really affect me that much. But at one time, I was thinking that, I was thinking about hanging the gloves up. The world's fighting,
Really?
I'm not just fighting for myself. I got everyone against me. No one wants to see me fight this title. But then I got like my coach and Ronnie say, look now, shut up, don't be daft. Come on now. It's just one of them things. It's part of being a professional. There's loads of ups and there's just as much downs. But then I got at the end of the day, I'm married and I got 2 beautiful boys, and that's the reason why I'm doing it for, to provide for my kids at the end of the day. So if I give up on me, I'm giving up on my children. So I've got to keep a positive mental attitude, really.
Definitely, mate. Well, good man. Good man. Well, so talking about your record at the moment, recently in your last sort of few fights, you've started kind of becoming recognised for having real power in your punches.
Yeah.
Whereas that sort of wasn't, you weren't known for that.
No.
People weren't saying he's got no power. You weren't known for having power. Is that something you're looking to bring into the Tyrone Nurse fight, or are you expecting a bit more of a chess match? Because he's very awkward, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't look at myself as a power puncher. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a Bradley Saunders. Bradley Saunders is the kid who can hit in this division. I'm more of a stinging puncher. I got good work rate. But I do work on little things in the gym to make sure if I'm going to throw a body shot, you land it right.
Yeah.
You angle it rather than just catch it flat. But, with the Nurse fight, I think it's going to be more of a boxing match. But I think if I do land against him, I think I will hurt him.
Yeah.
It's the same if he lands against me. If he lands on the right spot, he might hurt me. So there's going to be a lot of technical parts of it.
Yeah.
But I'm more than confident with the work we're doing in the gym now that I can execute the game plan. We've got 4 or 5 different plans for this fight. If one don't work, we'll go to 2. If 2 don't work, we'll go to 3. So, but we expect a fit, an awkward, and a boxer when it comes to Tyrone Nurse. That's what we're expecting.
Okay, mate.
So if it comes to fight, it's a bonus.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Excellent. Well, good to hear. Well, so talking just a little bit of kind of fantasy here, but obviously I know you're not the sort of fighter that looks beyond the type, your next fight. But you're going to be. Everyone's going to want a piece of you if you come through Tyrone Nurse. Like everyone, the British title is very a lot of people want it in your division. So basically, what my question is, who do you think's your biggest threat out there nationally if you win this British title? Who do you think's someone who could really test you in the national ranks?
Well, you've got to look at Dave Ryan.
Yeah.
Strong. He takes a good shot, and he showed in his fight against Tony Hibbert.
Yeah.
And he got dropped. He came back. I think you've obviously got Bradley Saunders with a high knockout ratio for his fights. And then you've got Jack Cartwell, he's the southpaw, I think he is.
Yeah,
he's undefeated. He's not a bad kid, no, but he's with Frank Warren, so... And there might be some issues there, but... I think, there's a couple of good boys there. I think there's only about 2 or 3 really tough fights there. There will be 50-50 all the way down the line, but... Yeah, there's probably Saunders, Cartwell, and Dave Ryan probably. I probably missed out somebody that I shouldn't have, but they're probably the 3 really at the division that are tipped to go British and possibly European and even further,
Yeah, okay, mate. Well, good to get your thoughts on that. Well, so you're going up to Manchester in a couple of weeks. You got you got a good group of fans going up with you?
To be honest, due to the dates getting changed, with my eliminator getting cancelled, Stalker pulling out, and Crawler having a bad accident with them idiots who decided to rob a house and chuck a brick over his head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then the date got cancelled there. So a lot of people lost money, but I think I've got around about 50 coming up.
Yeah.
Compared to the 200 I had before. So, it's not too bad. I'd go up on my own, I'm a one-man army. You don't need to ring on your own. So, as long as I got my team around me, I'm not really bothered, and I got my wife inside, I'll be happy.
Yeah, well, the main thing is getting the belt, isn't it? That's
it.
Like, I've been speaking to you for about a year now, and every time I've spoken to you, you've said, I want that British title. So that's the most important thing. And it's on TV as well, so everyone can tune in and check it out. You must be really excited to be on it. It's a good card, actually. I quite like it. I think Quigg and Martinez. I think it's a. Do you think it's a good evening of boxing?
I think it's. You've got too much to like. Quigg, Crawler. You got Glenfoot against Egginton for the British title. You got me for the British title. You got Martin Murray's on there now, due to Anthony Joshua pulling out to concentrate in his fight later on, and you've got about another 3 or 4 other boxers on. I think you've got John Joe Carroll, I think his name is. He won the prize fight, the lightweight, Irish kid.
Yeah.
I think he's on as well. So the value, Matchroom always do the best value for the tickets. We've always got 50-50 fights on the line, and this show is showing how many 50-50 fights are on that card.
Yeah.
And, if anyone's going to miss it, make sure you watch it on TV, but the atmosphere there, I think it's 20,000 people as well, and I haven't boxed a match today yet, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, it's a really cool arena, actually. It's a really cool arena. It's probably one of my favourite, actually, in the country, thinking about it. It's pretty cool place. Well, mate, it's been wicked to catch up with you. You sound like everything's starting to pan out a little bit, as they say.
Oh yeah, but things we're in a tough stage now. The last push, we got. I just been sparring against the sparred last night, sparring Sunday, end up sparring possibly Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and then just tapered on the week before. But we're up in Manchester on Wednesday, ready for a press conference on Thursday. So we the last 10 days now of a hard push. Make sure we've ticked all the boxes, and I'll be happy when I've jumped on them scales and I'm in McDonald's having a big feed ready before the fight.
Do you do that? Do you do that before most of your fights?
No. I don't go McDonald's. No, I used to when I first turned pro. I'd weigh in the evening and I'd weigh in 10 stone, whatever a match stone, and then I would sit off McDonald's, chuck a few Big Macs down me, and then go in the fight. But obviously, it's a bit different, like a more professional.
Yeah.
And ended up going for proper food, rehydrate the right way, and just do it the right way to make sure I'm bang on for fight night.
Yeah. Well, wicked, mate. Well, excellent.
Good joy.
Well, brilliant. Well, I'm hoping I'm going to be up there. Hopefully, Anthony Leather is going to.
Yeah, you can buy a ticket off me.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah. Always. I
got a few. Yeah, if you want to buy one, it's all right. You got to be mates rich.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk off record, mate. Well, brilliant. Well, mate, all the best. Have a safe trip up there. I wish you well, and what we'll do, hopefully, I'll catch up with you on the evening, mate. Yeah,
that'll be grand, Darwin. Hopefully everything goes well, So I just want to say one thing. I hope Tyrone Nurse is having a good camp.
Yeah.
And let the best man win on July the 18th, to be honest, like.
Excellent, mate. Good stuff. Good lad. Well, brilliant, mate.
All right.
Well, you have a nice evening with your family, and
I'm going to bed. I'm tired now.
Yeah.
I got gym again tomorrow. So.
Well, it's still light out. It's a bit strange, isn't it?
But I can sleep.
Well, brilliant, mate. Well, you look after yourself, buddy, and I'll catch up with you very soon. All right, Chris.
No worries. Thanks again. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Ta-ra.